From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Alan Crone.
It's like real estate today. Location, location, location. Right in the heart of the metro. The temperature has been just too warm for anything other than rain until about the last 2 hours. And so it's flipping over right now. But now the precipitation rate is very light, so it's still going to be mostly wet pavement in the heart of downtown Tulsa. The surrounding area is totally different. We have heavy snow that's coming down. It's been doing that way for some time. So here's 44 and 75. Again, wet pavement, very little snow on the sidewalks or the grassy areas. This is Bartlesville, and I would say this is more representative of most of northern and eastern Oklahoma this morning, looking just like this. You've got snow that's covering the grassy areas, snow that's covering the ground, and even a little bit of snow on the roadway here. So temperatures this afternoon, upper 40s. Now, obviously, the snow that you have right now in those areas that do have snow, it's not going to last long. We're going to have sunshine at midday through afternoon. The north winds will be a little brisk at 15 to 20. So, again, this is not for every single location, but for a majority of the area this morning, snow is coming down, and it can even come down at a heavy rate. Between now and about 8 o'clock, it's going to end from the west to the east, and right after that, most of the snow will be across extreme eastern Oklahoma, moving into Arkansas. Between 10 and noon, the clouds start to kind of wash out, and we'll see some sunshine returning. So again, this is Bob Roloff. This is Grove, Oklahoma. So again, you know, totally different in some spots compared to the heart of the Tulsa metro. Just passing the Harps there, and you can see the snow that is covering not only the grassy areas, but the roadway. John Durkee is he's in the Catoosa area, but he's driving southbound, and he's going to be nearing, we think, into the Broken Arrow vicinity pretty quickly. There's been a band of snow across eastern sections of Broken Arrow that's covering the ground. Brandon Wells is near Westport. This is kind of what it looks like from Westport and Manford in the Keystone Lake area. Sequoia Quentin near Twin Oaks on 412. You can see on the side of the road, he's got some snow coming down, but the roadway looks wet here. Here's the radar. So that darker blue, that's the moderate and even locally heavy snow band that is happening right now in between Pryor and south of Claremore, around the Coweta vicinity. So Choteau and Pryor, the Coweta and the Haskell area, that's snow that's covering the ground. Also around the Jay and Grove area, you saw Bob shot, the snow is covering the ground there as well. So outside of the Tulsa metro, where we're going to have a dusting to about an inch, and some spots here in northern and eastern Oklahoma between 1 to 3 inches. Brandon Wells has already reported over 2.5 inches near the Westport area. And we still think there could be some slightly higher totals right across extreme eastern Oklahoma into western Arkansas. Areas to the south would have just a little bit to say, hey, we got some snow around McAllister, but that would be about it. So here's 10 o'clock on the future view. You can see the precipitation is scooting out. And right after that, the clouds will also move out. I mean, the second half of the day will be totally different than this morning. Highs this afternoon, a mixture of some upper 40s and even 1 or 2 50s out to the west, because Pawnee and Pawhuska will have more sunshine earlier than anybody else will. So that temperature will come up a little bit. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be in the upper 20s and the lower 30s. We'll have a wind out of the south tomorrow at around 7 to 12 miles per hour. And our daytime temperatures tomorrow would be into the upper 50s and also into the lower 60s. So right now, you've got 33 in Tulsa. I mean, we're just right on the bubble of a temperature that needs to drop another degree to get a little more snow on the ground here. 33 in Broken Arrow, 32 in Claremore. These are current temperatures for your hometown. Take a look. 32 in Bartlesville, 32 Tahlequah, 32 Jay and Grove, 33 in the Pawnee area. Because the precipitation's winding on this morning, I've opted to place that precipitation on the side of the panel. This is just an indication that it's leaving quickly. The next system shows up Thursday into the weekend, and it basically is going to bring us some cooler, colder weather Friday into Saturday.